Hello, beautiful souls. Happy full moon. This is going to be a full moon energy activation, which includes intuitive guidance and a guided meditation. And so if you are new to my videos like this, I picked up today the 3 main intuitive energies that I feel for this full moon. And so I talk a bit about each one, and then I guide you through an energetic activation to release, to integrate, to really ground these energies into your mind, your body, your spirit. And so in just a moment, I'm going to be connecting to you energetically and channeling the energy of this full moon through me into you. Now, this energy channeling will always be for your highest and best good. It will help integrate and manifest your intentions and give you energetic assistance to release all that no longer serves you. So if you are open and receptive to this energy activation, just say yes. And as I connect to you and protect your space energetically, I want you to set your intentions for this full moon. What are you ready to release? What are you ready to call in, to claim in your reality, within your being? Just take a minute or so to set these intentions, and I will let you know once we're connected, and then we'll go through the guidance and the rest of the process. Just another moment or so to wrap up your intention setting, and then just feel the light from this full moon shining upon you as it helps you release from all that energy you were ready to let go of, and it gives you the exact energy you need to manifest all of your intentions. The overall theme that I picked up on for this full moon is a major rebirth, an end of restriction, and the embodiment of a new type of freedom that you've never experienced before. And all of the activations we do during this session will be enabling you this rebirth, guiding you through the rebirth, and releasing you so that you can be free. The first energy that I picked up on was your biggest block, barrier, shadow aspect that has been preventing the fullest manifestation of your desires. It's been preventing you from experiencing fully the life that you want to live, feeling the way that you want to live. It's been preventing you or slowing you down from really jumping into this next phase of your journey easily and effortlessly. And now this piece of resistance or this shadow is being brought into the light. It's being brought into the light to be shown to you so you can see that it's not a part of you, that it's separate, and it allows you to transmute it and to release it. And this may feel uncomfortable, and you may have been feeling some discomfort, maybe angst, leading up to this full moon, perhaps in the next couple of days to come, and that is exactly where you're meant to be. You are feeling the discomfort because you are evolved past the point where you can carry this shadow or this resistance with you any longer. So the longer it's with you, the more you really feel its weight, the more you feel how uncomfortable it is. And you will do what you need to do to release it. And we will be releasing it in this session. And so the thing that we have to remember is this has always been here with you. It's been in the background. It's been underlying much of your habits, your thinking, your feelings. This energy has both been leading you and guiding your decisions, as well as restricting you. And up until this point, you may have had an awareness, but you are now becoming fully conscious of it. And so when this is released, you will experience a freedom so profound, it will feel like magic. Like a dam has just been broken and the water is flooding in. And so because this shadow was so natural before, it was really integrated within your energy. And the work that you've done has separated this shadow aspect from your energy field now. So it has been separated, but it can still be lingering just because as humans we are habitual creatures. And there's something about this energy that has felt safe for you just because it's like a best friend that you've had since childhood. It might not be good for you, but there's a safety and security because it is known. And so if you feel the discomfort from this during this session, if you felt it leading up to this or a couple days after, just know that you are in the process of releasing it. So don't reinforce it, don't resist it, don't feed into it. See it for exactly what it is and make the choice to let it go. You can just state the intention to discreate it, to dissolve it, to see it being brought into the light, seeing it being dissolved. And that's what we're going to do for you in this session. Okay, so let's get started with this first activation. We are calling up now this shadow aspect. All of the resistance, all of this energy that does not serve you, that has kept you stuck in limitation. Allow it to come up to the surface. What is this energy for you? And as you are bringing awareness to what this energy is, what these patterns are, feel them being extracted from your being now and brought up to the surface into the light. See the roots of this energy being detangled from your energy. It's fully lifted up. You see it as separate. You set the intention to fully let go of this for good. And then you feel the energy from the divine consciousness releasing this energy from you now. A divine light so bright, brighter than you've ever seen before, is shining upon all of this shadow, dissolving it back into light. And like a divine waterfall washing through your entire being. And I want you to just fully surrender all of it now. Let go. Surrender deeper and deeper, feeling as this energy is being released from your being now. It will no longer be reflected in your reality, and it will no longer run the show or create any resistance for you. Let's take one deep breath in, long exhale out. And this is guiding us into the second energy that I felt for this full moon. And that is stepping into the unknown, stepping into the mystery of new possibilities. So I saw a quote from a YouTuber, Josiah Brandt is his name, and the quote says, "We must choose what we value more, the limitation that makes us feel safe, or the possibility that makes us feel free." It also reminded me of this quote from a Kanye song. In the beginning it says, "Even if you're not ready for the day, it cannot always be night." And so if you've been following me for the past year or so, I feel like many of these activations have carried a similar theme of taking us into this new path, into this new reality. But this one right now feels like a major choice. This is a choice being presented to you now to really consciously choose your path to freedom. And so I ask you to contemplate now. What are you holding on to that makes you feel safe, but you know is a limitation? And are you ready to let this go and step into freedom and the fulfillment that's being presented to you now? If you are, say yes. And in your mind's eye, visualize yourself at a crossroads. One path is familiar. One is a mystery. And look at the familiar path, and you see the habits and the patterns and the decisions that led you here. And you observe the beautiful energy, the courage, the bravery, all of the times that you did step into the unknown, all of the times that you did push past your limitations. See all that energy now that brought you to this very point in your journey. And all this energy you will be taking with you. And you also see on this familiar path those old limitations, those old cycles, mental stories, patterns, energetic barriers that have perhaps held you back, caused internal, external struggle in any way. You see these now, recognizing that at one point they did give you a sense of security. And you're still standing at this crossroads, and you feel yourself holding on to a security blanket. You look down and you notice that this blanket holds chains that tie you to this familiar path. And you are being asked now, are you ready to let go of the safety of this limitation and embrace the freedom of possibility? If so, put the security blanket down. You do not need it anymore. You are safe without it. And you see that divine light shining down upon this blanket, and you watch it dissolve. You watch all those chains to your past dissolve. And you feel yourself becoming free from these limitations now. And you look upon the new path at this crossroads and see a wide open space. You see the manifestation of the intentions that you set at the beginning of this. You see the realization of your heart's desires. You see the potential for more fulfillment, peace, love, and abundance than you have ever experienced. And a divine being is emerging from this new path and approaching you now. This is your spirit guide. They're standing in front of you now, looking at you lovingly, and you see that they are holding a new security blanket. This one is made of the energy of trust and faith. This blanket offers you a sense of security based in love and trust in yourself, trust in the divine. And they wrap this new blanket around you now. And you know you are safe moving forward on this new path. And they take your hand and ask you if you're ready to take that first step into the unknown. And you see a whole team of guides, ancestors, angels now surrounding you. And they tell you you will not be doing this alone, that they will help and guide you the entire time. With your entire team supporting you and holding the hand of your spirit guide, take just one step into this new path. You are here. Feel the energy of your decision. It has shifted everything within and around you. And all of the energy that you saw along this path has been integrated with your being, has been activated within your soul. You will be guided as you flow along your new journey. And this brings us to the final message that is coming through for this full moon. And the final piece of guidance is it's time to physically take that next step. Just like we did in this last activation, this step will be in your physical reality. And now this doesn't have to be a huge step. It just has to be something small towards the next chapter. And once you do that, you activate this energetic momentum that's going to continue to guide you and allow you to flow in this new direction. And so perhaps this is a change of routine, maybe rearranging your space, doing one thing a day just a little bit differently. And so for this last activation, we are going to open ourselves up now to receive downloads on what the most aligned next steps of our journey are. And so you may receive them as intuitive guidance during this activation, or they may come up as a result of this activation when you're ready to receive them. Just fully surrender, trust. I'm placing my hands upon your crown and your third eye. And we are giving you whatever guidance you need for these next steps of your journey. And we are now moving down this energy activation, connecting to both your solar plexus and your root chakra. This is going to allow whatever guidance you got or will receive to be grounded in, so that you may take the action with ease, confidence, and flow. the energy down all the way through the bottoms of your feet, connecting to the core of Mother Earth. And we are grounding in everything that we did during this session. And in just a moment, when you open your eyes, sit for just a moment in the knowing that you are on this new path. You have chosen, and you will be guided, and you will flow, and everything will be integrated in your internal and external realities as a result of what you chose during this activation. We've now disconnected from this energy session, so be it. And so it is. It is done, and we give thanks for all we received. I am sending you all so much love and light. Extensive energy healings are linked below, as well as my Twin Flame group Manifest Union course. Happy full moon. I will put out activations for 2/22/22, so keep your eyes out in a few days for those. I love you all.